I have never seen anything like this. There are major distortions to the supply of labour. And labour in itself has taken on much different characteristics than we've ever understood in the past. Putting people at home, working from home, has caused a lot of people to think about what they do. So not only do you have a change in the fundamentals of the supply of labour, but labour itself has changed. This causes a disequilibrium in many areas, such as supply chain, which works its way through to airport activity in ours. But it works through to automotive, it works through to all the sectors of the economy that require that kind of thing. Until we get equilibrium, because we are in a state of disequilibrium at the moment, there's no point trying to fudge that fact, whether it be high oil prices, production difficulties, supply chain difficulties, the war in Ukraine, all this has been hugely disruptive. So what have I seen? Nothing like this. But you know, I'm always an optimist. I do see a way around it. I believe the airline industry has the resilience and the creativity, the versatility to manage this and get through it fairly within the next year or two.
What do you make of this criticism that the airline industry simply wasn't prepared for the velocity of the rebound that we've seen in travel demand? I guess the Middle East, a little more immune, but at airports and airlines across Europe and the United States, we're seeing big cancellations, major delays as well. Was the airline industry too late to react?
Well, look, I think I was a bit of a voice in the wilderness in 2020 and 2021, saying that this would all come back, and when it did come back, there would be a bow wave of demand, the likes of which we had never seen before. Now, as far as Emirates is concerned, with that belief, we organised ourselves. Not only that, but the aviation sector in the UAE did that as well. Others didn't perhaps share the view. So when I was talking about demand coming back in 2021, 2022, 23, others were talking about demand coming back to pre-pandemic levels in 26 and 27. So as this permeated a lot of the supply infrastructure facilities to our business, whether it be airports or even aerospace, there was a belief that they should take capacity out, reduce costs, etc., etc. But they did it to such a level that return to at pace would be almost impossible. And this is what we're facing today. Can I blame them for taking those views? No, I can't. I don't share the views. And we did try and tell them, be warned. We know what it's like when, everything gets going. And I know how our markets, South Africa, South America, Asia, Europe, America, all react in the ways where we faced adversity before. So what we're facing now is a result of all of this. And there's not a lot of blame games going on at the moment. It's all rather acrimonious. I mean, yesterday night, we were told that one of our Heathrow services had to be cancelled. That was last night. And we've got 1,000 people going in and out on each service. So to cancel a service is hugely problematical for us. But in the end, this is not peculiar to our business or the aviation. It's everywhere. So whether it be the hospitality sector, I mentioned automotive, parts, you can't get them. We've just got to muddle through this and focus on getting the job done rather than beating each other up all the time. It doesn't serve any purpose. Get the job done as quickly as possible. Help each other. Don't keep doubling prices or putting 100, 400% price increases, or it doesn't serve any purpose. That's not going to get us through it. In fact, that'll take us back. We've got to get a collegial approach to how we can get ourselves through this until the external forces to our business go into equilibrium. They move from disequilibrium to equilibrium. That will come.
So Tim, what does all of this mean for Emirates' bottom line?
Well, at the moment, I'm pleased to say we're making money. Notwithstanding the fuel prices, and we're hoping, having lost in the year before last just about $6 billion, reduced that to just over $1 billion last year, and as you see, the underlying is to go into profitability in this financial year. I do hope that happens. Unless something else extraordinary happens, I think Emirates will be profitable in this financial year.